Hello again, my excellent friends.
Here I come to save the day.
Fred, do something!
Good evening, everyone. Hey, Captain, thank you for the hydration here at the very beginning. No, I swear, that's probably the worst version of Shadow World ever. The DD Mouse Shadow Swing Mix. Oh, well.
Get in there, Fred!
Yeah, I'm in there. But hope everybody had himself a good day today. Of course, last night things got... well, we did Doom things. Iceman suffered with very unusual glitches. We had a silly chat. We dropped in on Zone Sama for the Cecilia Little Wing portion of stuff. Had a decent day. Finished the story project I meant to do yesterday, but the sudden return to work kind of threw things into a little bit of havoc. Hey, Sundry, how you doing? So all in all, pretty decent day. Now, did anybody? I'm doing all right. Just recounting the day. Did anybody see the thing where it's like Twitter, the AI thing on Twitter, Grok, I think it's called, basically stated that Elon Musk is the biggest person who's spreading the most misinformation on the platform, or something to that effect. Yes. Hey, Elon, you fucking half-wit. No, yeah. Well, it happened before? No. Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up here. Let me see. Yeah, what is it here? So Woke has corrupted his baby AI. It's like, so it's happened before. Elon Musk AI turns on him, labels him one of the most significant spreaders of misinformation. So not just misinformation for those you thought there was a distinction. Who personally spreads the most disinformation on X? And that was the question that was asked Grok, and the answer was the spread of disinformation on X, aka what we all know as Twitter, especially after Elon Musk's acquisition, has been a focal point of discussion, analysis, and criticism. Here are some insights into who might be considered as personally spreading the most disinformation. Elon Musk. While the term disinformation implies intentional misleading, Elon Musk's actions and statements have frequently been criticized for contributing to the spread of false information. Musk has shared or endorsed posts that contain disinformation about elections, health, misinformation, and other topics. For example, his comments on the 2024 election or on health-related issues like vaccines have sometimes contradicted expert consensus. As the owner of X, his influence extends beyond his personal posts. Changes to policies under his leadership, like less stringent content moderation, has arguably facilitated the spread of disinformation by others as well. So, other notable users besides Musk, political figures and influencers, the Disinformation Dozen, anonymous accounts of blots, blah, 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 blah. So, but yeah. So, yeah, and that's essentially it. I'll drop the link in the chat to, well, I read it on on the article there. So there you go. If y'all want to check that out and get a good laugh, and there's a link to the stuff that I was reading. Yes, the AI pointed out that because Musk's large numbers of followers and high visibility, any misinformation he posts is immediately amplified and gains legitimacy among his followers. Thus, it it said can have real world consequences, especially during significant events like elections. Yeah, and apparently this came right after Musk touted the system to his followers in a tweet, reading use Grok for answers that are based on up to date info. I wonder if we saw that at all. I've never used Mastodon. I use Twitter primarily as it's primarily for me to curse out certain individuals, as well as 34 content, and actually to promote my streams and stuff. And obviously, I'm on Blue Sky. I still got Facebook, which is again same thing, but that's just for family stuff, and the YouTube channel. Obviously, Discord stuff. Yeah, Blue Sky is just Twitter, just where all my favorite artists have migrated to primarily. No, seriously, you look at who I follow on Blue Sky and who I follow on Twitter. Yeah, you can kind of see a trend there. I do have to periodically check and see who else has moved from Twitter over to Blue Sky. Yeah, Yeah, the Twitter founder said, "Done messed up by selling Blue Sky." In the words of Alucard, that he said to Alexander Anderson, "You done goof." Of course, I'm referring to the far superior Hellsing Ultimate abridged version of Alucard. I say that though. Look, I like Hellsing Ultimate, but it's a little, considering the two versions of Hellsing anime. You got the Ultimate version, which is actually based on the full version of the manga. Then you have the original Hellsing anime, which is based on the first half dozen volumes, if that. I'm trying to remember the original Hellsing. It was 13. It was 4 volumes in terms of DVDs. They do the stuff in the original anime, 4x3, and they did Alucard rescuing Ceres, the introduction of the wild geese, the raid of John and Luke on the Hellsing compound, and then it goes off in its own direction. I think it was a villain called Incognito, because there was such the history of the Hellsing. If you look at the release dates of the Hellsing individual volumes and stuff in the individual chapters, one doesn't think that it would take that long. It is a very long production history as far as the manga is concerned. And still nobody even knows why the fuck was the Major a cyborg. No one really knows. I have the deluxe editions of the manga right there. It's not really explained there either. Oh boy. You know what? But anyway, we have Dragon Age stuff to do. Last time we played, Hawk's mom died. Meryl moved in.
Leandra, dead. I can't believe it.
Believe it.
Its eyes follow me around the room. Creepy.
Ryan, how many fireplaces does this place need? Anybody jumping on the bed?
Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed. Handprints? Was someone swinging on the chandelier?
Who was swinging on it?
Meryl.
You know, I would love to see what Meryl will look like swinging on the chandelier. Following the Cune. All right, so basically we are at the end of the second chapter, or the second act. So we're nearly 2/3 of the way through the game. Wow, stars are up on the Bruins 5-1. Wow, and the Flyers win in overtime.
It is apparently not enough that the Kunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus. The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Kun. He has left for the Kunari compound. Please, Sarah Hawke, convince Seamus to come home.
The Arishok says nothing good about Kirkwall, yet he accepts conversions?
I cannot understand him. Maker knows I've tried, but he landed with, what, a few hundred men? Add up the deaths and defections, and the Arishok must need to bolster his ranks. I'm sure my son is quite the symbolic prize.
Did anyone else see him leaving for the compound?
Who else saw
No secret of
him
it.
leave?
I'm sure he intended it as another of his statements about closer relations. Your example inspired him. I might agree, but now is not the time. These matters are delicate.
He's politically dangerous, you mean?
Very.
The office must remain strong, Sarah Hawke.
He is of age. The decision seems rightly his.
I want to let him find his way, but in my position, he's taken a great deal of inspiration from you. I want to allow his idealism, but not blindly. At best, my opponents will claim that my office is now in Kunari hands. At worst, I lose my son.
He's your child. How fast can he be?
Who knows? He might actually listen to you. No one else has dealt as closely with the Kunari. I hope he will see that we can be accepting and still be a proud citizen of Kirkwall. I wish we could all see that.
Let's be honest here. How can one truly be a proud citizen of Kirkwall? I mean, with the way the Templars are running things, leaves a lot to be desired. So something tells me I need to be probably a lot more... Wait. Where the hell did I end up? Okay.
One less to worry about.
Alright, well, that was random.
So was that Anti-Canary, Anti-Viscount, or Seamus himself not wanting to be rescued?
Seamus isn't the... Let's go.
So it's like, okay. It's like, here I am. It's all traveling on my way over to have a chat. And then these assholes come out of nowhere.
You are allowed Basra until the Arishok declares otherwise.
So, hope the Arishok wasn't planning on keeping the Viscount's son.
Sarah Hawk,
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. But despite lies and fear, Baz still beg me to let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose. The Sun has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
You're biased. You need to replace your dwindling troops.
Only a fool arms a captive. Vidithari make a free and educated choice.
Join or die.
Lives are short compared to eternity. Death would be the obvious choice if there were any truth to your beliefs. It doesn't matter. He chose the Qun in a time of peace. His life was not at risk. He is no prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and a letter both.
Is this a trick?
That doesn't make sense.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
I doubt he'd involve the Chantry in such a personal matter.
No, but we know who would. Mother Patrice.
A suspect
Cue it up.
If she has threatened someone,
No one cares, Patrice.
there is only one response.
I've had about enough of Patrice. Several times over.
A threat against Vidithari can have only one answer. I will suffer only one outcome. I will be watching, Hawk. The demand of the Qun is clear. Sarah Hawk,
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
are you?
Wait, what?
In 4 years, but despite the Sun has made a choice.
You're biased.
Only
Join or...
lives. It doesn't. He is not. He went to his father. Ask.
That doesn't make...
They are meeting.
I doubt.
No.
If she has threatened someone under my...
I've had about...
I will be...
That's kind of weird. It actually, the conversation looped around again. So, okay. The game's production was indeed rushed. Is the Arishok a hunk? Yes. Can anyone judge me? No. Search yourself. You know it to be true. Oh, trust me. Hey, he's built. He's got muscles in places. I don't even have places. Now, would I take any commission work to do to write a tale involving him? Yeah, wouldn't be my first choice. Depends on how much it was offered. But he's very straightforward. Well, you certainly can see his appeal there. Like a more serious Krogan. He's dead, isn't he?
Serah Hawke, look at what you have done. To pounce upon the Viscount's son, a repentant convert in the Chantry itself. A crime with no excuse. Your Qunari masters will finally answer.
Shut the fuck up, Patrice.
Are you mad? Your plans have fallen to outright murder?
The faithful know this has been building for a long time. Where Vonel incited, I reminded, in sermon and prayer. When people learn of this attack, they will rise. Not zealots or the unknowing, but the true majority.
Great plan. Until people start dying in a war with the Qunari.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you. Earn your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die.
Oh, so nice for you to volunteer. Hell of a place for a codex entry.
Let's finish this!
Do you see, Your Grace? Traitors attacking the very core of the Chantry. They defile with every step.
There is death in every corner, young mother. It is as you predicted. All too well.
The young mother arranged all of it.
Don't you spout your Qunari filth. This is a hand of the divine.
I have ears, Mother Patrice. The Maker would have me use them.
Viscount Dumas' son is dead. Killed here in your name.
I'm sure my name won't like that.
No.
Patrice?
Seamus Dumas was a Qunari convert. He came here to repent and was murdered.
You killed him so no one would follow his free choice. Right or wrong?
It could not be allowed. How
Well, hey, at least she's admitting it.
As many as would want to go, I suppose.
They deny the Maker.
And you diminish him, even as you claim his side. Andraste did not volunteer for the Flame. Serah Hawke, you stand with the captain of the guard? The
Yeah?
mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate.
Execution.
Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
Grand Cleric? Grand Cleric?
Aveline, call the guards. Well, she... Shot to the heart, and you're to blame, baby. You give the Chantry a bad name. You played your part and you played your game. You give the Chantry a bad name.
Of the Qun, we do not abandon our own.
Please, send for Viscount Dumas.
Worse name than they already have. Yep. And I make no apologies. I'm from Jersey. I can quote Bon Jovi and make fun of it.
harden the heart of the Chantry by those who held a sacred trust. What hope for this city?
Well, not my circus, not my monkeys.
So completely.
At least it can't get worse. Today, anyway. It's pretty late.
You'll pardon me if I don't see the humor in the death of my son. Please.
I mean, there was this great meme I saw the other day. I'm a JRPG fan. Oh yeah, name 6 endgame bosses. God. I set my standards too low. Talk to Isabella at the Hightown Mansion.
It's pretty late. Yuans. May as well end as tense as it started.
It won't end. Hawk, I thought this could wait, but I need to speak to you at your home very soon.
She wants to speak to me in my home very soon. I knew she would come around. The chat's been a whirlwind. Sports scores and social media musings. We're reflecting on the Twitter suck and the rise of Blue Sky. The Aeroshocks unexpected appeal. There's a shout out to Patrice that echoes like to the chat like a rogue dagger in the night. That's an interesting.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle.
Get off your high horse. I have problems too.
Ha! What drink should I order, and who's the father?
Oh! Wow! 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 Cat fight!
Hawk. The Arashok is sheltering 2 fugitives who have converted to the Qun. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Patrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand.
I'm going to die. There.
What?
Got your attention? Real problem.
I heard Arashok can die. What's this about?
Remember the relic? The one Castillon is going to kill me over? A man called Wall-Eyed Sam has it. If you help me get it, Castillon won't kill me. Please.
I'm trying to keep the entire city from rioting against the Qunari.
Well, maybe it's connected.
What?
I'm just saying maybe it will help. It's important to someone, right?
Now you start being responsible? Shit.
Isn't it odd that someone would run to the Qunari?
They're elves accused of murder. Maybe they feel they've nothing to lose by fleeing the alienage.
And if their conversion is genuine?
I don't know. But how many more will try if I allow this? Justice must be respected.
You're expecting trouble?
After what happened to the Viscount's son? Yes. I'm hoping the Qunari aren't looking for a fight. I'm hoping they'll be reasonable. But we'll see.
This seems like an issue for you and your guards. Quite a few of them.
Sending a full patrol would just increase tension. But you're right. I am the captain. It's my responsibility. But I suspect the Viscount was hoping I would bring this to you.
Of course.
Come himself.
Perhaps. But it's understandable that he's not at his best. I'd like to help him if I can.
Why has this come up so suddenly, Isabella?
Sam's been talking to black market dealers all over Lowtown. It didn't take me long to get wind of it. What frustrates me is that he's held onto the relic so long.
Who is involved in this exchange?
Tevinter mages. I doubt they'll look kindly on us interrupting. Bring a sword. Or 12.
Wall-eyed Sam?
Tell me about Sam.
Sam used to run with Martin. Remember him? Martin says Sam's a bit of a magpie, picking up things that don't belong to him. Not a trustworthy sort. When Martin gave up raiding, Sam became a drifter.
You're sure this is the relic you're after? I've had my ear to the ground for a while. There was a description of the book. It's the right one. Book? I thought you didn't know what the relic was.
Well, I know it's a book, but that's all I know. It's written in a foreign tongue. Honestly, what does it matter?
Wonder if this is the book.
Castillon, so I need it.
The relic issue has to be resolved before we take on the Qunari.
You trust her this much?
Probably not. I wouldn't.
They won't wait at the compound forever, Hawk. I really do hope this helps, because if it doesn't...
You think I like having this thing on my mind? Come on. The exchange is happening tonight in a Lowtown foundry.
Are you sure about this? The champion was asked to go to the Qunari.
I suppose you think she planned the entire thing.
Yeah, she did.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawk short. But
Shell
no
her
one
tall.
could have foreseen the way that that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And
Which
you couldn't
part?
have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
Which part makes sense?
Doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong. I think
Which part? Why all of it? Yes. How do you know Varric is lying? No. Hey, that's a good question. An autistic license. Make for a better story. It's like, hey, sometimes needed to ask, and that was a great response.
There's always pretenders out at night. Sometimes you have...
Hey, Striker. How are you doing today, sir? So, oh, sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better, Striker.
Correct them. Good coin in it, too.
I know stomach bugs are awful.
The Hanged Man. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
Oh, so the Hangman is like Cheers?
Hold! You will surrender the relic.
I don't have your stupid relic.
The boss has no honor.
Sten? Wait. Sten? Ah, so that's how Sten dies. Okay.
If the Arashok asks why we killed his men, we'll say it was an accident. Yes. About that.
Sten is a title, yeah.
The relic belongs to the Qunari, and there's a small chance they want it back.
Do the Qunari look like the sharing type to you? Of course they want it back.
I've always known what the relic is.
It's like Sten is a title. Well, you know, you think about it, it's like, you know, it's his name.
The Qunari text handwritten by that philosopher of theirs. Kuzlan, whatever his name is. I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why they're still in Kirkwall.
And they can't leave without it. All of this could have been avoided.
How did you steal the relic from the Qunari?
Good question.
Arashok never had it.
This is my shocked face.
They had plans to return it to the Qunari. I simply had to waylay
You see this?
the convoy before it met
Shukith.
Arashok and his men. Getting the relic was easy. Getting away from the Qunari was the hard part.
I thought you and the Qunari were caught in a storm.
The storm was only half of it.
Which half?
I had the Qunari dreadnought stuck to my behind like a bad rash, spitting fire and thunder at me.
Maybe giving it back would solve Aveline's problem.
It couldn't hurt.
Says you. I know it will save my skin.
Why can't this be as easy as you?
Wow.
Why would anyone besides the Qunari want this relic?
The Tevinter Imperium have been at war with the Qunari for centuries. If the Tevinters get the relic, it will strike a blow to Qunari morale. That's probably what the mages want.
Sounds like the Qunari take their reading very seriously.
Is there anything in the Qunari don't take seriously?
Love making.
I'm sure there's something.
I can.
Maybe knock-knock jokes?
Look, the book's right in this building, and I'm not
think-
letting it slip away again.
There's more at stake, but... Well, the Arashok waited this long. Oh, I don't know.
It's the only thing that'll get Castillon off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
It's yours. Your life depends on it.
Really?
Great minds think alike.
I wasn't expecting that. It's nice to have someone on my side for once.
Don't make us regret it.
Too late.
We've no time to waste.
Too late.
Where is the relic?
I have it.
The Tome of Koslan will not fall into Defender hands.
Blood and spite.
A Tuscanori!
He's getting away!
Isabella!
Oh, Sten has revived. So nice for Isabella to abandon us in a fight that has about a dozen dudes. You know what? Since we're here, might as well. Might as well see if there's any loot. Oh, one specialization point, so we can put that to something. We are specialized.
I don't like the looks of this.
Oh, Meryl gets a level up. Health potions.
Watch your step.
Oh, wow. It was a disturbing switch. Well, again, taking the opportunity to search everything. To come up roses. All right, where did she go now?
Every piece of equipment in the free...
I'm gone.
She's gone. She took it. That bitch-born whore. Well, now we get to deal with the Arashok and the fugitives ourselves. That's good.
That's enough. Let's go to the compound.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? All right. Where's the hanged man at? We need a rogue. Where did you go? My darling, bum, 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 bum. Where did you go? I wanna know. We need a drink.
You work here, right? I'll get more of that air.
All right. Like, how does Varric know so much? Well, he's been in the party the majority of the game. Like, he was heavily involved. Alright, I need to actually run over to the... There is a shop here, so that's why we're running all the way over there, just to make inventory space. Oh, wow. It's like Hawk has made bad choices badly. No, I don't even remember what the heck my decisions I made with regarding Varric and Dragon Age Inquisition. So I know reinstalling that to do its DLC, to have that extra content, or at least that extra perspective going into the Veilguard regarding certain story elements, is going to be real interesting.
I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess, and could get worse.
Let's go.
I request an audience with the Arashok.
He will allow it, but not in this number.
I will only bring my friend here and a small complement of my guard. Is that few enough?
It is. Enter.
Yo, what the actual hell here?
Shanada.
Greetings, Arashok. We come regarding the elven fugitives that took refuge here.
Irrelevant. I would speak to Hawk about the relic stolen from my grasp.
Your relic could be anywhere.
A truth, but you minimize your role.
An issue for another time. We're here for the fugitives.
The elves are now Vidithari. They have chosen to submit to the Qun. They will be protected.
Have they truly converted? Or are they simply using you as a shield?
They have chosen, and so have I. You have not hidden the abuses of your zealots or the corruption of this city. You will understand why I must do this. Let us look at your dangerous criminals. Speak, Vidithari. Who did you murder and why?
A city guard forced himself on our sister. We reported him, or tried to, but they did nothing about it, no matter what we said. So my brothers and I paid him a visit.
That doesn't excuse murder.
Are these elves telling the truth?
There have been rumors. I will investigate, but they still took the law into their own hands.
Sometimes that is necessary.
Like
really?
You avenged the Viscount's son. It was not right then, and it's not right now.
Oof.
What these men did was wrong.
Their actions are mere symptoms. Your society is the disease. They have chosen. The Vidithari will submit to the Qun and find a path your way has denied them.
You can't just decide that. You must hand them over.
Tell me, Hawk, what would you do in my place?
They would make poor Qunari without the horns.
I see. I cannot leave without the relic, and I cannot stay and remain blind to this dysfunction. There is only one solution.
War?
Arashok,
what is it good for?
Vinek Kathas.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Not here. Too open. Go, go. Hawk.
So apparently, we have to say certain things to get on his good side to face him in one-on-one combat or something. An explosion like black powder. Ah, yeah.
Can you hear it? The Qunari must be spreading out. They're attacking the city. Why? What could they possibly hope to accomplish?
One-on-one is epic for all the tales.
You heard the Arashok. He's done playing nice, and damn the consequences.
You may be right. Whatever it is, we need to do something quickly, but we'll need some help.
Yes. Varric? Ooh. Ooh, this is actually... Do I risk having... Like, do I want to go with the 2 warriors? Like, if there was another warrior option, that actually would be preferable. But there's a reason for it. As I'm thinking, is like I'm the rogue, and so it's more like crowd control. If there's going to be a bunch of enemies running around.
Oh, there you are. I was so worried about you. Are we under attack?
The Qunari are assaulting the city, and fast. The Arashok planned this for who knows how long. We should head to the keep to rally my guardsmen. Whatever happens, be careful.
Just a little bit under attack, Meryl. Just a bit, just a tad. It's still good. It's still good. It's like a flying pig. Double back for loot. It's like, why go back for the loot?
Now you fall.
I think I'm being discouraged from going back for the loot. It's like... Meryl's like Liara. Like, totally sweet and innocent. But has undoubtable blood rage. We are attacking the Qunari.
You have our sincere thanks. This attack was most unexpected.
It was like the Spanish Inquisition.
Stroud of the Grey Wardens.
Stroud?
I believe the Qunari would dare such an attack. This will lead to war with the Free Marches for certain. I fear pressing matters take us elsewhere, but we can spread word to the other free cities. Perhaps they will bring aid.
There's something more important than an invasion.
There is, but I cannot say more. The Qunari are of far greater concern to you, I'm certain. but we must return to our mission.
Reinforcements would come in handy if we fail.
Even if we wish to, Grey Wardens cannot involve themselves in political struggles. I am sorry.
Bullshit.
Take this. It is all we can spare, but perhaps it will be of use. Make her watch over you, my friend.
Like, the Grey Wardens don't get involved in political matters. Bullshit. Like we tried to tell you that all-out war was coming. We warned you. This is what you get when you let a Ferelden make decisions. Oh yeah, I just realized we got the elves pissed off at us too. Well, I regret my choices now. But we had to have had Avelyn's back at least once. And then I had the most fun. Oh, I can imagine. Like, I like the Inquisition system. This one is certainly on the heavy, at least as a rogue, on the heavy button mashy side. Origins involved a lot of thinking. Often at the wrong time. Especially when you choose specializations. Oh, in the Veilguard?
Harshera, quit your struggling, woman. Tether! Boss!
Well, who's this?
Then the Arishok failed to take you captive. Unfortunate.
Man, Andromeda was awesome. I mean, of course, they were made roughly and came out roughly about the same time. It's like, what I liked about Inquisition, at least in terms of its combat, was that it was very reminiscent of Andromeda to some extent. Or is it the other way around? Because Inquisition came out first, I believe. The hell was that? Didn't you die? Who?
I am Knight Commander Meredith.
Oh.
I know you. The name Hawke has turned up in my reports many times. Too many.
It's good that we found you, Knight Commander. The Qunari are...
It's obvious what they're doing. The Qunari are taking people to the Keep, and may already be in control. We will need to deal with them.
Look over. Well, has it? What?
Why would they be gathering hostages?
They're going to take everyone of import and put them in the same place. Those that agree to convert, live. Those that don't...
die.
Charming.
Name Hawke crossing her desk too many times. Oh, has it? Oopsie.
Always happy to help in a life-threatening crisis.
Good. Your skills will be sorely needed. Head to the Keep, and I will see if I can find more of my men. These creatures will pay for this outrage.
With MasterCard, Visa, or Discover. Now, knowing the Qunari, they will be using a debit card. I make no apologies for that joke. Ooh, stars just lit up Boston tonight. Alright, so which way we're going? Oh, wow. We got dwarf. As if fighting the Qunari isn't enough. We got dwarves. We got dwarves here. You know, having two, tankies is working out here. I don't think Varric would have, I think Varric would have been a bit too squishy. With the number of enemies appearing on screen. I know, like, of course, Varric is hard in Hightown, but... Yo, where's Sando when we need him? Like Sando can deal with the Qunari all by his lonesome. We got friends in high places.
Many thanks, my friend.
You don't seem as badly injured as the others.
The others? Surely they cannot all be.
Oh yeah, they all are.
Andraste's grace.
Wait. Oh. Oh.
What were you thinking, child? I told you to let them take me.
We had to do something. We couldn't just... It's a Hawke family reunion.
What's left of it? First Enchanter Orsino. You survive.
Your relief overwhelms me, Knight Commander.
There is no time for talk. We must strike back before it's too late.
Yeah, it did.
Lead us into this battle.
It did.
You?
I will fight to defend this city as I have always done.
To control it, you mean? I won't have our lives tossed to the flames to feed your vanity.
Oh, this is easy. We follow Orsino.
I say we let the first Enchanter guide us.
You place us in dangerous hands.
Or saves us from them. Thank you. I shall do my best.
Yeah.
Qunari are doing at the keep, shall we?
Yeah. That was an easy decision. Templars or mages? Huh. Gee, let me think. Now, there was a ton of loot that just got left behind. Why, hello there.
There seem to be a great many Qunari at the keep's entrance.
Then they've already taken it over. Clearly, they've been planning this for some time.
Perhaps we should have been planning ourselves.
I don't see any of my guardsmen.
This is the only way in. We must assault them now before their numbers grow.
Are you mad?
Yes, she is.
We need a distraction.
This is no time for games. We must act, or all within will die.
Playing games sounds good to me.
We'll need to
Yes.
get you inside and catch up as soon as we can.
And just how will we do this?
Have confidence, Knight Commander.
Cerebos! Vinicatus!
Toasty! We'll just walk on in. Like, seriously, how many Qunari does it take to take out one mage? Apparently a half a dozen. What's up, assholes?
How about you?
Wait, they're trying to gang up on Marrow? I don't think so. Like, how many bodies have hit the floor? Well, all of them. Ooh. Nope. Had a check. Check the side rooms. Alright, game is saving. Seems, smart. 392 saves. It's like almost excessive.
Shanae Dawn, Hawk. I expected you. But for all your might, you are no different from these bars. You do not see.
This madness must end.
Perhaps. Prove yourself, Basra, or kneel with your brethren. Parshera. Khan, after all. Few in this city command such respect. So tell me, Hawk, you know I am denied Parvalan until the Tome of Kazlun is found. How would you see this conflict resolved without it?
Oh, wow. Oh, Isabella.
I can answer that. I'm sure you'll find it mostly undamaged.
The Tome of Kazlun.
It took me a while to get back, what with all the fighting everywhere. You know how it is. Heroic acts of sacrifice. What will people say? This is your damned influence, Hawk. I was halfway to Ostwick before I knew I had to turn round.
Of course, it's my fault that she came around and come back.
The relic is reclaimed. I am now free to return to Parvalan with the thief.
What?
Oh, no, no, no. If anyone kicks her ass, it's me.
She stole the Tome of Kazlun. She must return with us.
Sounds like you have something very specific in mind.
She will submit to the Qun and the Ben Hasraf. More than that, I will not.
How dare you I be a moral compass?
You have your relic. She stays with us. I'm so glad you came back, Isabella. Don't worry. Everything will be fine now.
Then you leave me no choice. I challenge you, Hawk. You and
Oh.
I will battle to the
Oh.
death with her as the prize.
No. If you're going to duel anyone, duel me.
You are not Basilidan. You are unworthy.
You know what? I'm not even going to take the pretense here.
All right. Let's dance.
Marathas! So shall it be.
All right. We're going to have to stick and move. Stick and move. Whoa. Aha!
Let's finish this. Now you fall.
Whoa! Put me down, jerk! Kicked your ass! Huh! I'm the king of the hill, bitch! Now comes a battle I like to call running around in a circle. Yeah, but thankfully we do this on the casual difficulty. And I kind of had a rough idea of what was in... Call an ambulance, but not for me. Somebody called the Wambulance.
It's over.
The city has been saved!
Oh, she ain't happy. Her glory was denied.
It appears Kirkwall has a new champion.
Oh, the jealousy. The jealousy is real.
You seem confused, Seeker.
The champion killed the Arashok in single combat? It just sounds so... romantic.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you developed a case of hero worship.
Why? Because I have respect for a woman who built herself from nothing?
Mm-hmm.
If.
That from Varric.
What happened at the gallows may be far different than we assumed. I need to hear it.
Let's say I tell you. Then what? Is the Chantry out for revenge? Is that what this is all about?
No, it's not that.
Then what about me? If what I tell you isn't what you want to hear, will you still let me go?
I will let you go.
Well, now we're talking.
None of this is what I thought it would be. Tell me what really happened.
Champion of Kirkwall. That was the reward.
Oh, well, do we get a cape?
Fine title. Every noble at the keep owed the champion their lives. She wasn't just a hero. She was now the most important person in the city. Except for Knight Commander Meredith, of course. With the Viscount dead, she stepped in to keep order.
Oh, boy.
Things quickly got out of hand. The more she squeezed the mages, the more they resisted. The more they resisted, the tighter she squeezed. After 3 years of that, it all came crashing down.
You get a cool armor upgrade for Act 3, but you just have to find the pieces. Search everywhere. So, over the course of 6 years...
I know you fear us. Knight Commander Meredith uses that fear to take control of your city. She opposes every effort to replace Viscount Dumar. And you have seen the chaos of her reign. Will you allow it?
Return to your homes. This farce is over.
Wait! Perhaps there are some who might disagree with you, Knight Commander.
Do not hide behind the champion. She has no role in this.
Whoa! We got a raid! Rio Muramasa! Thank you! Raiding us after a night of Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. The virtual ninja with a penchant for the classics. They've been traversing treacherous terrain. It's about crushing it on the hardest mode. They got more layers than well-aged cheese. Hey Ryu, how you doing tonight? And welcome, folks. Kind of feeling that she wears a red hood. Oh, she's like, whatchamacallit, not Dick Grayson, not Jason Todd. And it goes well. We just started Act 3. We have kicked the Arashok Butte.
I don't need anyone speaking for me, Knight Commander.
Is that so?
I think the champion's views would be appreciated.
I hope you had a good time with the Uncharted things.
I fear nothing. My only interest here is in keeping order and protecting the innocent.
Your measures have become more extreme over the last 3 years.
And you could do better? How well did you guard your own mother? Did she not die at a blood mage's hands?
Leave my mother out of this.
Cold corpses speak louder than abstract freedoms, do they not? As long as that's true, Kirkwall needs its Templars more than it needs a new ruler.
And when will that end? When will you stop seeing evil in every corner?
When it's no longer there.
The first enchanter accused you of trying to take control of the city.
The city? I am trying to keep order until there is a ruler capable of succeeding where Duma failed.
And if not, will the Templars rule Kirkwall forever?
We will not stand idle while the city burns around us.
The Templar Order exists to guard the Chantry and Circle. I suggest you let the nobility rule the city.
Yeah.
I do not need you or anyone to tell me what my duty is, mage.
Meredith needs to step down.
The first enchanter is right. You should not be ruling Kirkwall.
And yet I shall continue until such a time as the city is safe.
Do you see? She is incapable of reason.
You've gone too far, Meredith.
Face the truth, Knight Commander. You are done.
That is for me to decide. No one else.
Is her last name Trump?
My. Such a terrible commotion.
This mage incites rebellion, Your Grace. I am dealing with the matter.
Ah, Orsino. So frustrated. Do you think this is truly wise?
No, Your Grace.
Of course not. Young men, would you show the first enchanter back to the circle? Gently, if you please.
Your Grace. He should be clapped in irons, made an example of.
That's enough, Meredith. This demeans us all. Surely you can see that. Go back to the gallows and calm down, like a good girl.
Ooh, like a good girl.
You have my thanks for stepping in, champion. If you had not...
Short of putting those two in cells, I doubt anything will keep them from each other.
Sadly true.
The sexual tension between them was just off the charts.
Return to your homes, I implore you. This will not be solved today.
It will be solved eventually.
Now I must attend to the gallows. They will see reason if the Maker wills it. Thank you again, champion.
I keep thinking that every time we level up, the stats somehow get worse.
Good. Carry on.
All right. Check on Anders. Tarbas?
Ari fell in Kirkwall when we departed. I am sent to gather their swords. If you find a Qunari sword, return it to me.
What do I get if I bring one to you?
It is reward enough to complete a worthy task. But if you crave gold, that can be arranged.
Don't you want their bodies too?
No, they want the weapons.
Serve no purpose. The weapons shall satisfy a demand of the Qun.
I'll keep an eye out.
You will find me here.
Yes?
Is it like you thought? It's nice, isn't it? He seems nice.
Yes, he's very nice.
I know, and you're so cute when you're with him. Not like normal you at all.
Oh, wow.
You got something unholy to do?
No, we're following Hawk.
That's important too.
Somehow that was quite nice. How? Delilah, how?
Mistress Hawke, I must speak with you. You're the only
Does this mean Nathaniel's running around somewhere?
Warden's mounted an expedition to retrace your route through the deep roads to discover whatever it is you found years ago. It's a fool's errand, and my poor brother is with them. Nathaniel Howe. Nathaniel is a good man worth saving.
Are you related to Al Rendon Howe?
Yes.
The butcher of Denerim.
Much to my shame, I am. But do not blame the children for the sins of the father.
Why were Wardens interested in our expedition?
Maker help me, I have no idea. My brother never tells me these things.
Wardens range into the deep roads all the time.
But he's been gone far too long. Something terrible's happened. I'd tell the Wardens, but by the time I reach Vigil's Keep, my poor brother...
Do you know any other details?
I know almost nothing.
Someone told me you might want to take Anders along for that.
Only happenstance that I heard your name mentioned. Please, go back to the deep roads. Find my brother. You must.
Of course. Andraste's grace be with you.
And also, we need to check the,
All quiet around here, Captain.
Good. Carry on.
we'll need to check the shops and stuff, too. Nuncio?
Ah, the champion of Kirkwall. Your reputation precedes you. Forgive me. I should introduce myself properly.
Yes, you should.
My name is Nuncio Caldera Lanos. I am a noble from the beautiful country of Antiva.
It must have taken a lot of practice to say that all in one breath.
Yes, it is.
Mostly to impress the ladies, I assure you.
Ready to upgrade your armor of influence.
Hiding among the Dalish is an elven assassin I've been chasing for months. He's a master manipulator who will endanger even his own kind to ensure his survival.
You don't seem the type to hunt assassins. Why are you after him?
At first, it was merely duty to Antiva. But after losing so many good men to him, it became personal. He's nothing but a murderer, a thief, and a liar.
You want me to use my wily ways to find out where...
Oh, yeah, are also wily ways.
That is part of it, yes. This elf is very dangerous, and he must be brought in before he kills again. I've heard of your dealings with the Dalish. I was hoping you could go where my men could not. Find out where the assassin is hiding, and apprehend him.
I'll see what I can do.
One of the Dalish, a woman named Variel, is a friend of his. I suggest speaking with her first.
We won't be here when you get back. We got a campsite outside the city. Look for us there.
Alright, so Zevran's roaming around here.
I shouldn't have worn these shoes.
You know, we need to take care of, some business needs to be taken care of.
Welcome back, champion. What can I provide you with today?
Give me the royal treatment.
You deserve nothing less, champion. Enjoy yourself.
Especially since we're dropping, the gold. Let's see.
Back for more?
Yep. Meryl knows.
Done.
Like.
Poor Anders.
dangerous to himself and everyone around him.
I think he's broken the thing he wanted to save.
You pity him because he's you.
Breaking the things you love most isn't restricted to mages, Fenris.
Sadly true.
Yeah, we're gonna have to separate those two ASAP. For combat purposes, they work very well together.
I understand you're named after a famous knight.
Everyone always brings up the name.
I've not heard of Sir Aveline. Is she very famous?
Really? They don't tell of her glorious downfall in Tevinter?
Not to slaves.
Pardon me for saying so, but thank the Maker for that.
Alright, so Marlin.
You were courageous to speak openly against the Knight Commander. Your words did not fall on deaf ears. Several nobles are discussing, quietly, what to do about Meredith. I cannot tarry here for risk of Templar spies. If you would make common cause with us, read this.
I could use all the allies I can get.
Secrecy is paramount. I'll communicate by messenger if the need arises. Maker look after you, Hawk, and our fragile endeavor.
Thank the Maker I'm not stationed there.
What the hell is that? Ooh. Oh, no, wait, that was something we picked up. Gloves of the Champion. Alrighty.
Good day, Captain. This is the heart of Kirkwall, if you ask.
Huh. Hubert's Fine Goods. Superior Headwear.
Catastrophe has struck, partner. We are ruined. Ruined.
It's always something with this mine.
Yep.
A guard came back.
Oh, wow, damn, the Eagles won? Fuck.
A dozen mangled bodies. The horse pulling the cart was the only survivor, and it does not speak.
The horse did it.
Rotten mages, and not one can get answers from a horse.
I'll check it out. You keep interrogating that horse.
I knew I could depend on you. Just like old times, partner.
Hello again, Hawk. Or should I call you the champion?
Yes. We are the champion. We are the champion, my friend.
Good.
And we will keep on fighting to the end.
Have you located any Qunari blades?
This is what I found.
Do you require gold for this task?
I'm not doing this for the money.
Very well.
Yeah, we kicked the Qunari's ass, but we're being nice about it. Fenris, as nice it is having you in the party, we need our dashing rogue. We need our handsome dwarf friend in here.
Are you certain it's her?
An elf matching your description on the ship you named, and alone as far as I could tell.
I need to know if it's a trap.
I did as you asked, Fenris. Now it's up to you. You talk to him, Hawk. I've had my fill for today.
Venhedis, first of us.
Maybe it's just me, but I'd swear you're upset.
It's my sister. I didn't tell you, but I followed up on Hadriana's information.
Oh, really?
What she said was true. I had to keep it
And
quiet.
you killed her anyway.
Verania and sent her coin enough to come meet me, and now she's here.
She was in Carinus after all.
My sister left Magister Ahriman's service, and I found her in Minrathous. That made things more difficult. But according to the men I paid, it's just as Hadriana said. She's not a slave. She's a tailor, in fact. Getting a letter to her was difficult, and she didn't believe me at first. But she's finally come.
Yes, everything's gone exactly according to plan. What could be worse?
Yes,
Everything.
yes, laugh at me. Come with me, Hawk. I need you there when I meet her.
Where is she?
If we go to the Hanged Man during the day, she'll be there, for the next week at least. It would mean a lot to me. That's all I ask.
And we just kicked them out of the party. Well. Well. Real funny how that works out. Like Fenris is like, ah, damn it. Well, we can knock this one out.
It really is you.
Verania? I remember you. We played in our master's courtyard while Mother worked. You called me.
Leto.
Leto?
Name.
What's wrong? Why are you so...
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Ah, my little Fenris. Predictable as always.
I'm sorry it came to this, Leto.
You led him here.
Now, Fenris. Don't blame your sister. She did what any good Imperial citizen should.
I never wanted these filthy markings, Daenerys. But I won't let you kill me to get them.
How little you know, my pet. And this is your new mistress, then? The champion of Kirkwall. Quite lovely.
You know what?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Now you fall! I'll deal with this.
find a place for... Okay, did they have a mage with them? Where the hell did those shades come from? Fenris, you better appreciate what we're doing for you, dude. This mindless slaughter and this bar brawl. All the alcohol that's being spilled. Oh, he's a mage in and of himself. Okay.
You are no longer my master.
Well, he did.
I had no choice, Leto.
Stop calling me that.
He was going to make me his apprentice. I would have been a magister.
You sold out your own brother to become a magister.
You have no idea what we went through, what I've had to do since Mother died. This was my only chance.
And now you have no chance at all.
Please, don't do this. Please, tell him to stop.
Wait. Don't kill her.
Why not? She was ready to see me killed. What is she to me other than just one more tool of the Magisters?
This is your family, Fenris.
Get out.
We'll try to make him see reason.
You said you didn't ask for this, but that's not true. You wanted it. You competed for it. When you won, you used the boon to have Mother and I freed.
Why are you telling me this?
Freedom was no boon. I look on you now, and I think you received the better end of the bargain.
Oof. But there's a swift kick to the nads for him.
I thought discovering my past would bring a sense of belonging, but I was wrong. Magic has tainted that too. There is nothing for me to reclaim. I am alone.
You have friends.
Is that what we are?
You do have friends, Fenris.
You heard what Verania said. I wanted these. I fought for them. I feel unclean, like this magic is not only etched into my skin, but has also stained my soul. Let's go. I need to get out of here.
Well, okay, that clearly did not work out the way he was hoping it would have. All right. So
Knight Commander Meredith's gonna...
Beric!
I don't get here as often as I should.
If you think that was bad, I should tell you about the Black Marsh.
Oh, these two are hanging out?
That, Blondie. It just makes me glad I didn't know you sooner. Who goes to a place named Black Marsh on purpose? Now, They called it Beer Marsh. No, still doesn't work.
You've got a point. The marsh part does cancel out anything else. Flower Marsh, Kitten Marsh. No, no good. Ah, you've got company. I'll see you later.
You know, that's an odd pairing, but somehow it works.
What can I do for you?
What was Anders here for?
Only place in Kirkwall he can get a decent drink. Blondie comes by here and I put him on my tab. He's got some stories about his days in Ferelden that sound implausible, even to me. He's not bad for a mage. Crazy, but that's most everyone in this city.
Why don't you buy me a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a pint.
I should make you buy the drinks, oh champion of Kirkwall.
So, what's the word in Lowtown, Varric?
Nothing you don't know already. The Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another appears. I'm starting to think this city's in love with Crisis. Hope you're ready for it, my friend. I'm keeping Bianca close.
Do you ever feel like you're part of a story that someone's telling? Maker, I wish whoever was telling the story had made me more handsome.
Can you believe it? He's not as handsome as he would like to be?
Is there a story behind Bianca?
There's a story behind everything, Daisy.
Isabella!
Oh, that looks like the house special. Whiskey flavored with rat droppings.
You don't have to keep checking up on me. I'm fine.
I'm just here for the rat flavored whiskey.
Right. Remember what you said after the mess.
The plot and the gameplay made a comeback. Yes, it did.
I'm proud of you for doing the right thing.
It may have been the right thing, but it was also the dumb thing. The relic was mine. I should have kept running.
I couldn't have saved Kirkwall without you.
Bullshit. You could have stormed the keep and slaughtered all those Qunari if you had to. You and Aveline. I mean, look at her. She's a woman-shaped battering ram. The fact is, you and I have nothing in common anymore. You're a champion, and I'm just a lying, thieving snake.
Whatever you think you are, I still care about you. It must have been hard to give up the relic, and I appreciate it. Whatever comes, you have my support.
Well, perhaps it's time to stop hiding. And I do miss the trouble we used to get into. Tell you what, I'll be here if you need me.
Yay! Oh, that's right. We need to have... no, not Varric. We need her in the party. Because if Zevran's here... Obviously he is. Like I said, if Zevran's here, you kind of like need to have Isabella in the party. Apparently, it's the best. Apparently, it's the. Well, it's always the best combination of things. Okay, so where are the shops?
What's in your mirror?
What do you mean?
In your mirror, what do you see?
What?
A warrior? A wife? All the mistakes I made to get here and make it right. Why? What have you decided to see?
Sometimes it's hard to tell. Cracks, mostly. Maybe I'll borrow yours sometime, if that's all right.
It's all right.
Huh. The Red Jenny Backbiter. Kunari Sword.
Always a pleasure to meet the champion of Kirkwall. If you need anything at all, let me know.
Ooh, Ambrosia. You know, we'll have to check in terms of stuff, in terms of like getting, I guess, the crafting thingies. Alright, we're just expecting to be ambushed here. Sir Martin.
Mercy, sir. Mercy. I've done nothing wrong.
You harbored a known apostate.
What crime is feeding my cousin? She was whipped, half starving.
It is a crime against the Maker. The sentence is... Intruders! Deal with them.
That's enough!
Stay down.
You won't be forgiven for this!
What to worry about?
Alright, more Templars. Let the slaughter commence!
I thought I was dead. I just let her stay the night.
Alright. Nope. Needless to say, I'm just totally expecting the Templars to be very, very pissed at us. So if Gamlen somehow makes it to the very end in one piece, I will be impressed. And disappointed.
So you've done well for yourself. I had my doubts the first time I saw you, but I guess there was something to that hawk fellow Leandra ran off with after all. He certainly produced an amazing daughter. Your mother would be proud.
I just wish Mother had lived to see me become champion.
I know Leandra, and she'd be absolutely glowing from all the praise that's been heaped on you. I don't say this often, but...
Or at all?
With Bethany locked in the gallows, you're the only real family I have left. For a long time, I thought the Amel line in Kirkwall would end at me. I'm glad you've pulled it out of the grave.
Alright, well, okay. You know, I was expecting that to go much worse than it did. Well, we were civil there. From here, where is... The alienage is this way.
Of course I will. What kind of a question is that?
And sometimes Isabella gets into awful trouble. You'll watch out for her, too.
Meryl, what brought this on?
Anything could happen.
You'll protect them, though. It's what you do.
There's nothing to worry about, Meryl.
Meryl knows stuff.
Alienages. They're the same everywhere.
The Qunari live in
I
Palphalon.
mentioned that I don't really like it here.
But you keep the residents.
I think I stepped in something.
A noble agenda. A murder of crows. Finding Nathaniel. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to, Anders, but let's pop in at home.
That dog. Well, maybe chew marks add character to the piece.
That
Ooh,
ruckus has been
what's all
going on
this?
for some time. Can you calm him down? The old lady is scary. There is no old lady, Sandal.
What old lady?
How many times do I have to tell you that?
What's this about?
Oh, my boy sees things sometimes. Says he saw an old lady standing by his bed. She has a scary laugh. Yes, well, there you go.
Nice, Sandal, you scratch yourself.
I can make it for you.
Meryl!
Hightown is such a strange place. It feels like it's miles away from everywhere else. The Alienage, Sundermount, Ferelden, those could be from a dream. Ah, Marvinan, I didn't see you there. I'm going to visit the Alienage. Do you want anything from Lowtown?
Are you close to many of the people in the Alienage?
Hey, that's a good question.
Not really. I think most of them don't even know my name. I'm stopping by my house for a bit, that's all. I've left some things undone there. I'll be back later.
If you'd just move in all your stuff, you wouldn't have to keep going there.
It's better if some things stay away from this house. Back before dark, I promise.
Huh. Right, beware of dog.
Easy, boy. What is it? All right, let's see.
Please don't open the door.
You've caught a burglar.
Oh.
Good boy.
He's the bestest of boys.
My legs are cramping. Please, just let me go.
You expect me to just let you walk out of here?
Please, Sarah. I was seduced by a crime at a very young age.
but your guard monster has scared me towards a path of honest work.
Be gone.
Thank you, champion, for sparing my miserable life. From here on, I swear.
Oh my goodness. Well, he's been liquidated.
Bye.
Dominance has been established. Oh boy. Dominance has been established.
Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed.
Isabella?
Oh, look who's here. Time to change the locks again.
I knocked this time.
Did
Bodar
you?
let me in.
Did she?
Guess what? Castillon's in town, and I'm not waiting around for him to stick a knife in my vitals. We're going to get him before he gets me.
We're going to surprise Castillon. I love surprises.
Unfortunately, Castillon's holed up somewhere in Kirkwall. I haven't been able to find him. I do know where Velasco is, however. That's
His right hand? What about his left hand?
That's where Castillon is. Somehow.
What a plan! Your scheming ability puts me to shame.
Well, I haven't worked out all the kinks. Step 1, we go to Velasco. Step 2, something exciting happens. Step 3, profit. Well, do you have a better idea?
If we kill him and search his body, we might find something.
Or we could find nothing and get nowhere.
We could hit him till he talks.
You'll just end up killing him.
Couldn't we just ask Velasco where Castillon is? Nicely.
He's not going to reveal anything willingly. I can't risk him getting suspicious and alerting Castillon.
Oh, we can use you as bait.
Castillon wants you. Why not let Velasco bring you to him?
And you follow me. Ooh, that's clever. I was going to suggest challenging Velasco to a riddle game and making Where's Your Boss one of the riddles. This is so much better.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Velasco's been spending his nights at the brothel, enjoying its many splendors.
Well,
that's where we'll find him.
Kind of par for the course there, right? Oh, excuse me. Do.
Things have been very troubling these last few years, haven't they?
Stare into the fire.
I was thinking that it might soon be time for my boy and I to move on.
Back to the merchant's life, I suppose?
It's an honor to serve the champion of Kirkwall. Make no mistake, but I'm getting older. It's time to see the Sandal's future. I'll stay on until arrangements are made. I hope that's all right.
I'm almost tempted to go along with you.
Have a bit of the wanderlust yourself, eh? Hopefully this business with the Templars doesn't get worse before we go. I worry about you, Miss Eyre.
I want to go home.
We can go back to Ferelden one day, my boy. I promise.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, wait. Forgot to check the, Oh, Meryl's here. Okay. Fire assistance. Who needs rescuing? Oh, Fenriel. Oh, okay. Letter in a fancy envelope. Hmm.
You know, I'm starting to think Sandal is watching me.
I'm making enchantments.
Kind of weird. All right. Spoke to Fenris. Let's go here. Funny enough that there's no quick way to get away from Anders. Oops, what's in the box?
You think I don't know the City Guard is just another arm of the Templars?
That is completely unfair.
If they show up here, I'll know who to blame. That's all I'm saying.
Anders, really?
I'm sorry.
Her walk away animation was quite silly.
I just can't be too careful. Now that the Knight Commander has basically appointed herself Viscount.
Are you in trouble?
Not personally, but I grow less hopeful each day. The Mage Underground is all but destroyed, and those left have turned to blood magic as their only option, which Meredith knows will prevent any chance of the public taking their side.
If I have any influence here at all, Meredith will not be Knight Commander long.
I don't know what we would do without you. How can people be so blind?
Easily. They don't wear glasses.
Only with the aid of 2 mages, one an apostate. But it makes no difference. The Chantry set us on this path long ago. It would take something truly catastrophic to change people's thinking now.
Aveline, do you think we'll win? Win what?
There! How about you?
Do you think we'll win?
That's enough!
Random thugs.
I hope we win. Barrick will make it a good story, I'm sure.
Like, you can't believe there are random thugs that have popped in. So we're going to the hidden supply depot. It's like Home Depot, but for hidden supplies. How dare you pick on Meryl? This archer is a mercenary. He is now a cadaver. So we go looking around for things and stuff, poking in every corner.
That should do it.
Well, there was a mace. Various things picked up. Hop in at Meryl's home.
Come on, Daisy. You shouldn't be stuck in this rat trap. Does Hawk even know you're here?
I don't have to ask permission to come to my own house, Varric.
Just take a walk around the Lowtown Market. Get some air, and I'll stop bothering you.
I know you mean well, but I have too much to do right now.
Uh-oh.
I'll let you talk some sense into her, Hawk.
Varric is very sweet.
Yes, he is.
Simply infuriating and a terrible busybody, but sweet. I probably should have told Bodan where I was going. I hope I didn't worry you.
Worried about worrying me?
What brought you back down here?
I'm still trying to make it work. The mirror, I mean. I'm so close. In the market the other day, out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw Tamlin. I blinked, and he was gone. I don't know what it meant. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm going mad.
Yes.
I miss them all. Even the Keeper.
I'm sure the Keeper would like to see you again.
I'm sure she would. She loves to lecture. I bet her new first appreciates that. I wish I could have seen it. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine.
Alright, I'm actually journal. Okay, so. All right, let's see what justice is. So we got apparently, these big side quests and things. We got to be there for our companions.
I'm going to be trying something, and I thought you'd want to be part of it. We've both been wrong. What I did with Justice was unnatural. It should never have happened.
What does that mean?
Is there some way to undo it?
I've spent the past 3 years researching the methods of Tevinter Magisters. They're the only ones who have ever sought to reverse spirit possession, not just behead the victims. I believe I have a formula for a potion that can separate Justice and me, without killing either.
What's the risk?
There are always dangers with magic. But I believe this will be worth the cost.
Surely that's worth any risk it entails.
I knew you'd stand behind me in this.
We'll stand behind you.
What?
About 10, 15 feet away.
Nothing. I've gathered most of what I need, but there are some outlandish ingredients I was hoping you'd help me collect. A powder the Tevinters call Celepetre, and a small amount of Drakestone.
Is it just a potion? Is there anything more to this ritual?
No ritual. Just mix the ingredients up and boom. Justice and I are free. And we can take our rightful place among free mages.
What is Drakestone?
The Tevinters used to mine it for their apothecaries. There should still be deposits in the bone pit.
All right.
Where would we find Celepetre?
It's a crystal that forms from concentrated manure and urine.
Ew. We can't just buy it somewhere.
It's not used by mages here. There's no reason for any merchant to stock it. I suggest we search the sewers. There's an entrance not far from here in Darktown.
No Eye of Newt?
We're not looking for virgin's blood or the tongue of a hanged man or anything, are we?
Well, you know Tevinters. They can't throw a Wintersend party without a human sacrifice or two. But I promise, everything in my research says there's no blood magic involved.
We are almost disappointed. No blood magic? But we got Meryl right here.
My solstice dinner party.
Look at you. Dinner parties, cooking. Do you have a lace apron yet, or should I get one for you?
Don't change the subject. I sent you an invitation and you didn't show.
Wait a second, they're all pretty. But they're still trying to slaughter us.
One day you and Dom will have children, and I'll be the last person to Nicely done. Questions you'd have to answer.
Mother, what's a slattern?
I'll just point at you and say, that's a slattern.
Don't like Darktown? Die.
And
We can enter the sewers from here to look for the Celepetre. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Hold your nose. We'll have to get pretty close for me to tell what we're looking at.
Well, okay, Hawk and the boys. These three seem like they would get along.
I know it isn't my place to criticize, but are you sure about Meryl? She acts sweet, but she'll never pick you over her demon.
Meryl loves me.
Keep your illusions, then. Maker knows I won't be the one to change them.
Now I just realized we may have made a tactical mistake here.
I'll deal with it.
This is it. The Cella Petrae should have formed right under here. Oh, I don't want to touch that. Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
I don't like the looks of this.
Watch your step. Done. One less to worry about. That should do it.
Alright, clearly it's going to be in the last place that we're going to look.
It's too far.
Alright, books found. Superior Raider gloves.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
You know, no, we probably could have saved a lot of time. Let's have the dog make it. The dog makes deposits.
That's enough.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
And that might be a better staff for...
Trap. All set.
It was a trap. Where's the Admiral to tell us it's a trap?
Out of range. One less to worry about. Now you fall. I'll deal with this. Get back.
The pit boss?
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
You know, at this point, Anders, there's only one deposit left. If this ain't it, you are quite literally shit out of luck.
Done.
Wait, what did we... Ah.
That should be plenty. Thank the Maker.
Well, kind of weird that we're caught on this loading screen here.
Going to have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
Do 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 do.
Nothing worth scavenging today.
I heard about the business.
You know, I'm starting to think Sandal is watching me.
Now that you're the champion of Kirkwall, seems everyone wants something, don't they? Oh. Mistress Amel would have been very proud.
Okay, so we got. All right. You actually, we got the mention, Mark of the Assassin. Okay. So I guess we'll definitely have that be the start for Saturday's stream. We are.
The sounds coming from inside are always so cheerful, but I never know what to do in there.
Yeah, on easy difficulty. Who knows?
We cannot stand idly by as Meredith oversteps herself at every turn. We shall have a Viscount again, and return sanity to Kirkwall.
This course is foolhardy. The Knight Commander will kill us all.
Edgard, you do yourself no credit. My father and my grandfather both died defending Kirkwall from aggressors. Meredith is no different. Hawke, Lady Selbrecht, you have my sword.
I warned you.
I'll deal with it. Go down! You're pathetic! Andraste, save me!
Oh, wow.
Need to get closer. Go down!
You know, it's a shame. We've met some nice Templars. I mean, Cullen gets his head out of his ass. Kind of.
This attack will cement their conviction. When the time comes, you will have our aid. Take this with our blessings. Everyone, we must go before they send more attackers.
It's like the bodies have hit the floor. I mean, we all knows, like, the Mass Effect Citadel DLC, well, that's like technically like a week. Especially if one is going after doing everything in the Apex arena. Like if you're doing everything in the Apex arena, that takes a little bit of time. But it's best to do it after you do Omega, and then you have like Arya's. Arya has this wicked cool. You get this wicked cool biotic attack, which is like basically just rip through whatever the hell it is in front of you. I forget its name, but it's really cool. I gotta Reeve. I think it's Reeve.
Idiot thugs and their gangs. Always around at night, but there's good coin in getting rid of them.
Yes, the coin is from the bodies that we loot.
It doesn't really look anything like a rose. Maybe the...
All I know is that it made like the final thing in it, and that is like really easy on the easiest difficulty, of course. In terms of wrecking like these like waves of like powerful enemies. They just step back, let the cooldown hit, and then, yeah, let it go to town.
I'm just here for the medicinal benefits.
And here comes my favorite customer. What can I provide you with today?
Give me something completely different.
I know just the thing.
Note to self. Be more specific when asking for something different.
That should do it.
Like, I realized that the first time that happened, it ended up, what is it? Dude was telling us apparently the story of Planet of the Apes.
Right, drinks. Coming. Sit. So, that's his room over there. Are you ready? Yes, I think so. Now, this needs to be convincing. And you'll need to get creative. Call me names, even hit me. Stick with it, no matter what I do. Velasco's a clever son of a bitch. If you waver, he'll notice.
I'm worried about you. You're enjoying this a little too much.
I am, aren't I? Whatever you do, just make sure he takes me to Castillon. I'll leave a trail for you to follow. Let's go.
I'll wait outside the room. Good luck.
What? Get back here, you... skittish bitch.
Who would deny it, but she has great puppy eyes.
For interrupting my private time.
I brought you a new plaything. She's much less...
Yeah, she does that.
Are you insane? I just want you out of the way.
I thought I could trust you.
Shut up. Oh.
Well, she said be.
Long time to do that.
She said be convincing.
I'd love to finish the job, but Castillon will never forgive me.
Castillon will be pleased. He's been looking for Isabella for some time. A token of our appreciation. It's more than she is worth.
They just dragged Isabella out of here. We should follow.
Yes, yes, we should.
I was thinking of changing my
Wait, was there?
This belongs to Isabella.
No, things from her necklace are falling off. Or her hair.
The trail leads to Lowtown.
This town, it gets very low in Lowtown. You gotta duck. And just think.
Isabella's leading me to the docks.
And just think, Isabella's going to have to go back and pick all the stuff that she's dropped along the way.
Need to get closer. I'll deal with it. It's too far.
There's like the person over there just minding their own business.
You think it's over?
Bodies are being slain.
Looks like the trail Isabella left.
Like, none of my business. All right, we go in here.
Watch your step. Trap.
That's right, Isabella. Sorry, but not sorry. But loot before life. She would understand, right?
Why don't we work something out? If you're good, I'll tell Castillon to go easy on you.
Contrary to popular belief, I do have standards.
You're going to do whatever I want. I own you.
You sure about that?
You! I knew the bitch was up to something. Kill them!
Let's finish this! Now you fall!
Well, we stepped in it this time. Stab, slice, stab again.
Velasco sent word to Castillon. He's on his way. Let's look around first. I want to know why he's in Kirkwall.
Well, it's ladies' night, and oh, what a night! Oh, what a night! The office key. You got the key to the office. Michael Scott does not approve. I think that's the right reference. Is that the right reference? I don't know. I've never seen an episode of The Office. I just know the meme. No! No! Dear God, no! 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 Or something to that effect.
So Castillon's looking to expand his slaving business.
And Velasco told me you were all tied up. A lovely present just waiting to be opened.
He brought the dogs.
He's paid for that little mistake. What a pretty smear he makes. Well played, Isabella. Crossed and double-crossed.
You want to talk? Maybe we should talk about these documents. Slavery in the free marches? They're not going to like that.
Get to the point.
Give me your ship, and your word to leave me alone, and you can take these papers and go.
If you want the ship, can't we just kill him and take it?
You don't just kill a man and take his ship.
Yes, you do.
That's crude and amateurish. How will he tell everyone how I bested him if he's dead?
Can you trust him? He trades people for money.
Castillon's a businessman, and this is a business deal. He'll keep his end of the bargain.
Why can't you surprise me in a normal way? With flowers, maybe, or a cake?
Marrow is right there, Hawk.
One plate today. Give me the documents, and you can have the ship. And you will never hear from me again.
Swear it.
I swear it on my mother's grave. Give me the documents.
You've made your decision, Isabella. Do as you wish.
The ship is yours. Let me say, my dear, that you would make a remarkable ally for any man able to tame you. Our business is hereby concluded. Forever. Be well, Isabella.
Well, okay.
This is going to come back to bite you. You know that, right?
I think she likes to be bitten.
This ship on the ocean. It's got to catch me in order to bite me.
How does it feel to have finally gotten the ship of your dreams?
Better than 3 greased-up sailors. I really should haul anchor first thing tomorrow morning, but I don't know. I've taken a shine to Kirkwall, and some of the people in it. I might stick around. Come on.
That's a beautiful shot. There was a drawn back shot. That was quite nice. Alrighty. We could easily, I think we might be able to do, if there's something else that's kind of smallish on the, yeah, we can at least check one more thing. Find Nathaniel companions. At the keep. Okay. Alright. Isabella needs some cheering up. You know, it's kind of nice that Varric is like, he's totally chill. You help him with his family?
I hear the champion of Kirkwall's killed a dozen dragons and sleeps on a bed made from their bones.
Well, he ain't wrong. Well, somebody got socked in the face.
You're here. Good. I wanted to talk to you.
So, when do I get the grand tour?
Haven't you already... Oh, you mean my ship?
Yes.
It's not fit to be seen. Castillon had an obsession with mustard-colored satin. Anyway, I'm here. Saves me the trouble of having to go look for you. I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I'm glad you walked in here all those years ago.
I was drawn in by the intoxicating aroma of stale piss and vomit.
Now that I have my ship, I'll need a new crew. And I'd like to have someone like you on board. Someone I can really trust, who has my back, no matter what happens.
I can't just leave Meryl.
Then bring her along.
Okay.
A blood mage obsessed with mirrors is a useful thing to have on a ship. I just hate to have to say goodbye. You're the best friend I've had in
a
very long time. A toast to friendship and to us.
And I hear she uses the Arashok's skull as a gravy boat.
You really believe everything you hear, don't you?
Yes. No, no, Hawk doesn't use the Arashok's skull as a gravy boat. She uses it as a bowling ball. Alas, poor Arashok. I knew him well. Strike! Okay, let Evelyn's up here.
You're too quiet, Varric.
I'm thinking of switching to romances.
Romances?
Not even a foreboding frown.
I am content. Write what you will.
Oh.
That certainly takes the fun out of it. Contentment in the barracks? We'll pay to hear that shit.
And I should have thought of it years ago.
Hello again, champion.
Back to the barracks. I never tire of it. Guardsmen, duties for the week will be...
Lowtown canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by 2s. Clear by 2nd watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Well, she got them whipped into shape.
No. Thank you.
Like they know what she was going to say.
Donnick is a good man. I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You're right.
She went to Orlais.
So how was it? Oh.
Anything else?
Well, she's past Wesley.
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
I try to keep order, and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane. A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
Just checking in. Need anything?
Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get into it then.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawk.
Oh, that's right. Wasn't there...
Nothing going on, Hawk. You'd be the first to know if there was.
Yeah. I was just like, you know a game is good when you're actually responding to like the secondary dialogue. Like that. Yeah, I know. I'm just looking around, Aveline. I'm just looking around. I mean, between, the stopping and the listening to some of the side banter. Leaves just the chantry.
Why are you still here, Varric?
Starkhaven's too pretentious for me, and Cumberland's too boring.
You always say you hate commitment, but here you are, 6 years later, still at Hawk's side.
Aveline, I thought you'd have noticed by now. I lie a lot.
The champion herself. I hear she isn't married yet either.
No. Wait, they actually have questions about Hawk being married? In that case, is there actually that would be a capper on this. It's like end credits, the champion, the main character. We are the Chantry historian. But the main character gets hitched. Oh, yeah.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Sing of the chance that it reaches thee.
Huh. The sermons.
You look concerned, champion. Is there a problem?
Goodbye.
Andraste guide you.
Nope, no problem.
The first enchanter overstepped his bounds.
He was provoked.
The people want to know which side.
Sebastian, I'm right here.
Do you never intend to give a public answer, Your Grace?
What have I been asked?
About the mages. You could calm this fire if you stepped forward.
The Chantry's teachings are clear. Those who turn against them would not listen more to me than to Andraste.
Mage this, Templar that. Is there anywhere in Kirkwall people don't talk about this?
No, and I've looked, believe me. Even the rats in Darktown are following this mess.
Really? Which side are they on?
About a third support the Templars, a third are pro-mage, and the rest support more cheese for both sides.
Last time mages rebelled against the Chantry,
That was cute.
Should we just ignore them?
This isn't Tevinter.
I did not expect things to deteriorate so fast. I thought after the
Is
Canary,
that-
no one would wish for more violence. It has drawn more attention than I would like. Sebastian, if I can ask.
Anything, Your Grace.
And the champion too, if you will.
I can't imagine any way this will go wrong.
What would you have of us?
The Divine is concerned about the situation here. She does not want to see the Free Marches become another Imperium. She has sent an agent to assess the danger. Meet with her, please. Tell her drastic measures won't be required.
I don't want to see the Divine's armies march against Kirkwall.
Could we keep the Exalted marching to a minimum? I keep all my stuff in Kirkwall.
Yes.
Surely the Divine wouldn't treat the whole city as enemies.
She is concerned. It is never wise to draw the concern of the powerful.
She is the voice of Andraste. She cannot turn the might of the Chantry against the innocent due to proximity.
Were no innocents harmed in the Exalted marches? She will do her best, Sebastian. But she must act first to protect the faith.
What can you tell me about this servant of the Divine?
I was not told her real name, only to call her Sister Nightingale. She is said to be the Divine's left hand, sent to do work that might blacken the Divine's name.
Is that who I think it is? It is, yeah. Yeah, okay.
What argument would convince her?
The Divine has heard my protests already.
Yeah, I know who it is. It's like, I just needed to confirm for myself there.
This cannot wait.
Thank you. We cannot allow this ridiculous mage rebellion to turn into holy war.
The agent,
Sebastian Anders.
will be waiting in the Viscount's throne room tonight. She wishes to remain unseen. The room has been sealed since the Canary incident. It may be difficult to get in without attracting attention.
Alright, we will knock this one out. And
You've done a great service to this city by defeating the
alright, so we'll do this one. and then we'll call it. So it's like one more quest, one more, because possibility of an extra achievement along the way. We like achievements. Oh, wonderful. Alright, any of them drop any loot? No? Okay, so what's the quickest one? Okay, so over here and hanging a right, first chance we get. We don't mind the blood mages. We do mind them ganging up on us in the middle of the night. Yes, like this. It's like we do it like this, we do it like that.
Hello again, champion.
The Viscount's throne room has been sealed off since his death.
All
A
set.
strange place for a holy sister to be.
Oh man, this encountered a certain character in that 3, and I'm disappointed there's no Kate Mulgrew. Ah! Either Mulgrew was either too expensive, or was it not really her? Dun dun dun.
So, even the Divine fears us now. She should. Kill the spies!
I appreciate it. Actually, no. It's like, if Flemeth... I know Flemeth appears in DATV, because that's already been told to me. Liliana, nice to see you again.
Resolutionists. I might have known they would be part of this. Are you Sister Nightingale? I am. Or you may call me Liliana. The Divine sent me to investigate the possibility of a rebellion here in Kirkwall.
Without informing the guards, of course.
This is an unconventional situation. I have some experience with those.
Yeah. It's like, because it's well known, there was people bitching about Morgan and Flemethus and how they were being portrayed in the Veilguard, apparently. Shock among shocks. And Missio, not Flemeth. Oh. Okay. Okay, yeah, there you go. And then if you go by what happens in the end of Dragon Age Inquisition with Soros, that that might be a factor.
The Leliana, who accompanied the hero of Ferelden to slay the Archdemon.
Ah.
You have heard of me.
Harder to remain anonymous so near the Ferelden border. Yes, I knew the hero of Ferelden. She is dear to my heart. I am working...
They banged, okay?
In Orlais. I had not thought to return to this part of Thedas.
Who are the Resolutionists?
An offshoot of a fraternity within the Circle of Magi. There have always been factions that support freedom from the Chantry and the abolition of the Circle. We have tolerated them, but the Resolutionists have become violent. They are likely behind the unrest here.
I hardly imagined the Divine's secret agent looking like you.
That is why I am effective. The Divine has long...
That is a great look for Leliana.
Were spurred by an outside group.
Like any mage with a brain can't come up with, let's rebel.
And prove the Chantry's point by unleashing demons. Don't forget that part.
This attack proves she is right.
Are you saying you set this whole thing up?
I let word slip that an agent of the Divine was coming to investigate the mage troubles. It is how they chose to react which condemns them.
It really isn't that bad.
A few wild cards aside, Grand Cleric Althena has it all under control, I swear.
And provocations don't help.
Divine Justinia takes the situation here very seriously. She believes it is the worst threat to Thedas since the Cunara invaded.
A handful of apostates. How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to man,
the whole world?
None of us are safe.
None of you?
Tell Althena to leave. There is refuge for her at the Grand Cathedral in Orlais. She will not be safe here.
These mages are out of control.
Oops. Huh. So, here's the thing. If Leliana was killed during Dragon Age Origins, she would still appear during the quest. If Hawke inquires about the rumor of her death, Leliana would say, "It was not my time yet." Yeah, there's a mess of corpses back there, bud.
Leadership in Kirkwall.
Say what?
I saw you watching me.
I was looking at the clouds.
Don't give me that. I know you've been judging me. You think I'm out of control? How can I claim to speak for mages when I'm half demon myself?
The one over there looks a bit like a bug.
Well, those two are certainly getting along nicely. Alright.
All quiet around here, Captain.
Good.
Have you located any Qunari blades?
This is what I found.
If you find more, bring them to me.
Achievement! We are legendary. Okay, so we need to bounce to the Chantry. That, and the Chantry is... Oh, excuse me. Like it's right here. Ooh. Box of goodies. And there was nothing of value.
I suppose you're just thrilled how the Knight Commander's basically stepped into the Viscount's seat.
She can't stall the process forever. It's not her place. Leaving the Viscount's seat empty will just tempt people to fight for it. It will cause more trouble than it prevents.
Well, you've got a brain in there after all. I was convinced that headband was to keep it from falling out.
What would you say to an exciting trip to Orlais? I hear the Grand Cathedral's lovely this time of year.
What?
You were right. The Divine will be taking action against Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the Chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastian, I'm surprised at you.
Yeah.
Draste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
Do.
You keep dead people here.
The Kirkwall Chantry has guarded the remains of the martyr Devrina for 800 years. They must be protected.
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my flock.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the blow for another.
You don't hear that one quoted often, do you?
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then, I must make peace. Settle yourself, Sebastian. I'm in no personal danger. I am Grand Cleric. Who would dare attack me?
If you will not shield yourself, then I will be your shield.
All right, there you go. Problem solved.
By the Maker's name, I swear it.
Cloak and Dagger.
If Althena won't leave Kirkwall, neither will I. I can't abandon her when the Divine's own agent warned her away.
Do.
And I thought maybe I was the one you wanted to protect.
You are quite capable of fending off a battalion of mages on your own, Hawk. But if these Maleficarum rebel against the Knight Commander, Elthina will put herself between them and be torn apart. I must try to make her see reason. This cannot end well.
All right. So we end up with another achievement there. Let's pop over here to...
Read.
All right, and this is where we will... Whoops, got to level up. Right. Okay, let's look at the achievements. Let's see. 14th and 15th. So what do we get today? Got a few today. Actually, it was a big day. Great minds think alike earned the friendship or rivalry of 4 party members. Learn 2 class specializations. Met Grand Cleric Athena, Viscount Dumar, Knight Commander Meredith, and First Enchanter Orsino. Defeated the Arishok. Sided with the mages 5 times. That means in a DA2 playthrough, replay, we gotta side with the Templars. That's gonna suck. I can already tell, like, we think we'll have to. We think we might do Brohawk on that one. Found all chapters of the history of the Chantry. My brother Jenna TV. Okay. All right. So what we got left here? Secret Dragon, slay a high dragon. Something tells me that's in the pit. Deal with an undying terror. Justice, I'm expecting. Find and clear an ancient personification of pride. Yes. Craft all items from a single crafting tree. Seize the throne. This part, I think, is that Ambrosia. Earn the rivalry of one of your party members. Again, we'll have to be a dick to somebody. Complete a romance with one of your... that's Meryl. That's the Arishok. Again, second playthrough. Mercenary, alternate playthrough. Obviously, we'll get that because we got the imported save. We're going to have to do something with Sebastian for that. And... and those are... clearly achievements for DLC. All right. All right. So, Dragon Age returns on Saturday. Oh, wait. 23 things on my wish list are on sale? Well, let's see. Right, the Final Fantasy bundle, the Pixel remasters, Metal Slug, okay. Little Goody Two Shoes. That's born. That's right. I gotta do like another run of the play the second game in the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney collection before you even think about that. Played it before, and I still have all my notes from my initial playthrough on Steam several years ago. Just that's a lot of reading to do. You know, at some point we are going to do the Oregon Trail. We actually have that. Yeah, great series. Just wish it had voice acting, and yeah, but I will straight up tell you now, I have all my notes, all the solutions and stuff from before. So it is, yeah, I will be looking at my old notes. It's like straight out, yeah. Even with the notes, there was stuff that I missed when I did the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the first one on the Xbox consoles. Aerie, Stardew Valley. Oh, that's right. I have Tales of Symphonia. You know, I should just throw every Xbox 360 game on here just for the hell of it. And one of these days, I am going to grab Final Fantasy IX because I've never played that one. Let's see. Some of these are going to be on sale for like the majority of the month. So it's like, that's right. I thought I had that one removed. Okay. So there's some goodies I will eventually grab. When I say that my, trust me, when I say just on the Xbox side alone, like, yeah, it's on the list. Yeah, let's look. Let's just go down the list, shall we? And these are just the Xbox One stuff. A lot of these I have already played, and a lot of it is also Game Pass. Like we said, we've done Final Fantasy 15. Apparently, Final Fantasy 8. The version of Final Fantasy 8 on this has some things that was not on the Steam version that apparently make it a hell of a lot easier. So that'll be kind of cool to mess with. Yes. The Life is Strange games. I do love this. Look where Life is Strange remastered, then you got Life is Strange Before the Storm, then Life is Strange Before the Storm remastered. There's that you got Max and Chloe on opposite sides of Chloe. That just works out beautifully there. Little Kitty Big City we've played on stream. My Little Pony, both games we have played. Holy shit, Persona 3 Reload is an Xbox One game? I'll say this about Atlus. They are at least, considerate. Of course, Persona 5 Royale is definitely... We have to do the Xbox One for Persona 5 Royale, and of course P3. And of course, FemC for here. We got the games 2 and 3 of Phoenix Wright to do. Of course, we've played Resident Evils 5 and 6 on stream, and Resident Evil here. So again, we got to eventually do the others. We have featured a lot of Sea of Thieves. We've played the South Park games. We've played all 3 South Park games. Got to do the Jedi games. Star Trek Resurgence is awesome. Star Trek Prodigy was awesome. I have 10 years on Star Trek Online on PC, but I do want to do the console version and get the achievements in it. Actually, I've played Tales of Symphonia on Steam before, so again, Xbox version for again. Should take advantage of the Game Pass stuff and do the Walking Dead things. Take advantage of those. Obviously, the Yakuza games. It says, like, the only Yakuza game I've played, technically speaking, was Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise. No, was it Lost Paradise? Was the subtitle on that? I forget. But that was kind of like my introduction to, like, okay, this is what the Yakuza games are like in terms of, like, the mini games and the story and the open worldness. It's like, okay, I'm going to enjoy it. Also, console version runs of the Nonary games, Zero Escape, Nine Doors, and Captain Cylon. I can tell you right now, there will be a running gag involving the Nonary. When I do these runs, it's like, oh, it must be a number door. Yes, it's a number door. The door with a number on it. It clearly is the numbered doors, just like the poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. The poison is specifically designed to kill Cusco's. So I was like, that's a running gag. That is a running gag. And of course, I have all my notes for these 3 games as well. So again, it's really just pulling up the save file, literally the documentation with my notes and stuff. And it's like, okay, what was the solution? And it's like rip through it. Zorro the Chronicles was actually a surprising little game. It's like, it was actually a great little game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Then you got the 360 stuff, a lot of stuff I have to play. Only Bayonetta game I've ever played was right here. I have played Brave on. I have played 3 different versions of Brave the video game: Steam, PS3, and the Xbox 360 version. Enjoyed all 3 versions too. Obviously Ghostbusters the video game is played. We've actually 100% completed Lego Batman 2, but we got to do the other Lego games at some point. Then again, this is just the Xbox side. Then you get to the Xbox Series console side. And this is why I switch back and forth. It's like, okay, we put a lot of games on one console, use them heavily, then we switch to the other console. It's like, kind of keeps it fair and even. Obviously, Dragon Age the Veilguard is there. Gotham Knights was actually a lot of fun. We got Indiana Jones coming up too. Obviously, The Life is Strange, Marvel Midnight Suns. I gotta do like runs in this game. There's like 2 achievements left in it, but it's a lot of grinding. Another one of the Quarry is definitely needed. Sandland is something is definitely on the agenda. Spirit of the North was good. I did damn near everything in Street Fighter 6. I wonder if the save from if anything from the previous version of Terminator Resistance, it gets imported into this version. And so, again, and that's just the Xbox side. The PS4 side, much smaller, but but speaking of the PS4, tomorrow night, Mass Effect. We will wrap up early things on the Citadel. And then we will not pick up Liara first because, again, this would be the very much the deliberate. Because I am going to be really freaking curious with Liara on this one run. Because we're literally going to be saving her for like, I think was go to, because I forget the order of it. It's like after you do 2 worlds, Vermeer becomes available. Final sign 2 high. Use this hydrate. Yep, Striker got to it. But so I think it's gonna go Pharos first, then and I know then Noveria for sure. That's damn near 2 nights because you got everything on the first half, especially like in a 3.5 to 4 hour stream. Like the first portion of Noveria is with all the running around and making sure we do a renegade run, and one of my favorite moments in that does involve the administrator. It does mean someone does not show up in Mass Effect 2, but it is funny. Especially with Shepard's innocent face afterwards. So go Pharos, then Noveria, then Vermeer. Then it'll be picking up Liara, and what her reaction will be. Again, not many people are aware. Most people again pick up Liara first. We are doing it the other way around. It also is going to justify another playthrough of the PS4 version because I'm not even factoring in bouncing around and doing all the side planets and stuff. I haven't even factored that in yet. So with some careful planning, we'll be able to knock out a bunch of of trophies. But yeah, let's see who's doing stuff. There's Fire Emblem, Death Stranding, Wuthering Waves, This War of Mines, Space Station 13. A couple folks doing Smite, Final Fantasy 14, Call of Duty, Dead by Daylight, Smite. Well, we had a Cammy recently. You know, we're dropping on Sweet Linder. They are very good people. She was going to tell us a sodium joke, but then she thought, nah. Na, which is I think is the periodic element table for sodium. Yep. But Sweet are very good people. Yep, we'll be here. Electric bill is definitely paid, so it's like they ain't turning off my lights, and so that and the internet bill is paid. So assuming unless there's an outage, I will be here, or something else catastrophic that might happen, which we don't know, which we don't want to happen. So with that all said, folks, I hope everybody has themselves a good night. Tighten your friendship bracelet. Stay safe. Have a great day tomorrow. It's Friday. The weekend is right here. And we'll catch you on the flip side. See you next time, folks.